Hey all, Binks here. Well, I am not a Conquest expert by any means. I do play it pretty much just once a month to play Infinity Conquest, and I got my butt kicked in the last tournament that I joined. But I do have a friend, Nate the Great Martin, who is excellent in Conquest. So we did our monthly co-op stream together. I told him, let's play the very best deck in the game. And he gave a resounding answer that it is this Kitty Surge deck. So this version is one of the most played decks currently on Infinity Conquest since the latest patch. It has a 66.7% win rate. Some of these are generally pretty low, but this is the like second highest of all of the decks that are out there. And when we wanted to take it, we did see one matchup which we didn't really like, which was Mr. Negative. So we decided to replace the Angela with a Scarlet Witch to create our own version. My buddy Nate's good cards. The general goal of this deck is interesting because this is kind of what I theorized right when Surge came out as a very, very solid like archetype. Playing Zabu, Surge, and then many very powerful and game-changing 4-drops just allows you to kind of be ahead of the energy curve on your opponent and get a lot of tempo and never give it up. Other cards that are really important here, we have a Elsa Bloodstone, Hope Summers, and Kitty Pride package. That's to just try and get a lot of different triggers of Elsa to get power that can be spread all across the board. Hope Summers is there to, again, keep us ahead of the energy curve. Not only are we cheating with Zabu and Surge, but if, let's say they have Mobius, we have this backup plan of other ways to play higher than value turns than our opponent. In the 4-drop slot, we just pretty much take the most game-changing 4-drops. Galacta is incredible, especially if you can get her out a turn early. Gwenpool is great to kind of surprise your opponent with much bigger cards than they might expect. Chantress is here because there's a lot of Cerebro out there. It kind of can solo if you go up against Blue Marvel and just hit a lot of other very powerful things. And then Shang-Chi to just blow up any big things. The rest of the deck is just all about building power. Kate Bishop is really, really great here to give you additional options to use your energy and get more triggers of Hope Summers. And then the Scarlet Witch is meant to turn off magic, but can also be really, really game-changing. Hilariously, we played 14 games. We didn't play a single Mr. Negative deck, which is the most popular format, at least based on the stats available from Untapped. We did really well. We went 10-4, so we actually had a higher win rate than the average. We had a 71% win rate. Unfortunately, we weren't able to string 5 together, so we weren't able to get an avatar, but I have so many awesome games from our collab, and I hope you enjoy this very powerful deck for either ladder or conquest. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button. Check down below, make sure you're subscribed. Catch you live at twitch.tv/Banks_plays. Enjoy. You peace. Yes. Question is, do we play Jeff or Enchantress this, or Jeff or Scarlet this turn?
I like Jeff.
You like Jeff, right?
I know I like Jeff left. We can move Jeff into any kind of favorable location, and if it's bad, we have bad options.
I guess my thought process is just as Morbius. I mean, I'm guessing that Morbius is coming down left, right? So like, yep. Enchantress is gonna probably win us that lane anyway, and like usually we want to have Jeff down on the lane that we're thinking about stacking. Maybe having him right here.
Oh, the stacking of it all. I wasn't just kind of back to the Kitty conversation of it all. I have seen a lot of. Okay, here comes on Enchantress. Oh,
save.
A lot of times, people put Jeff in a blank lane, and then it turns into an awful position, and the benefits just weren't there.
Sure.
In this situation where we kind of want to stack a lane, I should be recalibrating my brain. Because there is merit to it in a way that often doesn't exist. But yes, I think this is what we're doing here.
I kind of want to snap here. So my thought process here is we go Galacta right. Next turn we have 6. We can do like Zabu Kitty right. Yep. Keep building this lane up, and then we just slam the Enchantress next turn.
Whatever lane they want to fight for, I think we could beat the other one, plus where they think the Enchantress is, where they think their Morbius is going to win.
Or if, like, let's say we get Gwenpool. Gwenpool can be really good. Or maybe we look to Shang the Morbius if that becomes something that we need to try and find.
Yeah.
Okay. Apocalypse 16. He's reborn. The thing is he's reborn.
So I would say maybe in Enchantress left...
Can we just YOLO Shang left? Is that crazy?
I think that's crazy. I think that they're going to do a Dracula situation. I don't think that they're going to
Okay, so
I don't.
let's say that is true, right? And we go Zabu Kitty and then we Enchantress. What do we play next turn?
Well, so the thing that we could consider doing is actually not giving Enchantress the Galacta buff. We get one less mana, but maybe we want to put Zabu or Kitty Pryde mid.
Mid?
I guess maybe. Now I think about it, the alter. This is option one, as far as I'm concerned. Option two looks very similar, but Kitty goes mid first.
Watch this drive.
Okay, he's doing it.
Hit the Modok. Hit the Modok. Oh! Get.
What a world Marvel Snap World Champion Binks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to have doubted. What a magnificent, magnificent.
Get destroyed.
Get out of here. Get destroyed, dude.
Nice cards.
Shame something happened to your cards. God damn.
I probably loud way too loud for my roommate being.
That doesn't fucking matter. What is his phone number? I will call him and wake him up. Be like, come downstairs. Look at what Binks just did.
Check this drive.
Sick.
Bro. Okay,
Sick
so,
drive.
The threat here would be Dracula Clear Hand. They have Scorn. We know they have 4 power Scorn. Wait, how do they have 3 cards in hand? They have 8 power Khonshu, 4 power Scorn. No cards in their discard. Khonshu's unplayable. They can't clear hand. I guess the Dracula could go for Khonshu or Apocalypse 50/50. That seems bad, but they are allowed to do that. You're allowed to make bad plays and snap. So, I think that...
I spread it around.
This Meat can move. That's scary. Yeah, I just want to be quite ahead on every lane. So like this. Like this. I like this. Thoughts? Thoughts, adjustments. Sure. No thoughts? You agree?
I agree. I don't have a better line. I think there's many good lines here, and this is as good as any.
Khonshu does nothing. You can slam Apoc. The fear is winning a different lane with like Meek and a card and then Draculaing. I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, there's probably Apoc left. Covered for it.
What a sick win.
Remember when I Shang-Chi'd their cards?
I sure do.
That shit was cool, dude.
That was pretty cool.
I feel like there's always one time per stream where you're like slowly explaining why we should do something, and then I just make the other play.
And sometimes
it has to happen. It has to happen at least once.
Yeah. And
they are Agamotto Thanos that looks like a weird zoo variant that has Marvel Boy, which is weird as shit, but I respect them for
yeah,
that.
I am loving everything about our opponent's deck, other than maybe how good it is. But I just love to see things like this. I'm not saying I hope that we lose, but if we lose, I hope it's to shit like this and not Cerebro.
What? You don't like Cerebro, man?
Not now. I don't like the...
It's so funny how like a deck that was so obscure and dog shit moments ago is now like the scariest thing for anyone.
My heart rate just goes nuts. It's because there's so many tools. Whatever. I love nonsense, and this deck is nonsense.
Back to middle? We could also Gwenpool into Galacta 1-drop. I actually kind of prefer that because it's the same amount of value out of Galacta, right? And then it's better with Gwenpool. Yeah, I don't think I'm concerned with snapping or trying to do anything like that. I think we're chilling.
Yeah.
We have to lose 2 50/50s to miss this. Surely that would never happen.
I mean, does that even matter? Like, how many cards do they have? Like, we're not getting much of a draw, and I don't think they're getting much of a draw.
Wait, why didn't they... Wait, what? They already play a card on Aunt Maze? Am I crazy? What did they play on Aunt Maze? I thought all they did was Reality Stone. Am I nuts?
They turned it into...
Did they play a spell? Did they play a spell? Did they play Temporal on it? Yeah, they accidentally played Temporal.
I missed that entirely, but...
What a fool they were.
A little foolish.
I don't know what to do here, man. I'm scared.
Well...
You like Galacta right, basic hero left? No, base card is just not enough value, I don't think.
I mean, so we're probably going to Shang middle. Like, Kyra is not going to protect their Cull Obsidian.
That's a great point. That's a really good point, actually.
What you could do something like, I'd say Galactorite, basic middle.
What about Galacta left then? Because I kind of want to make this easy to fill next turn, so we don't have to worry too much. And then Zabu, right? Because I don't want to deal with grapple problems.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we even snap here, but I think it's fine not to. Yeah, no priority is a little scary.
Notably, Kyra protects neither of those cards. I am probably more inclined to do, I guess, with the ones of it all. I think I like grapple. Yeah. Yep. Now, is that enough to win middle as is?
It's plus 13. That's a lot.
You're not adding 13.
I think yeah, we're adding 8 plus 5, 13.
Oh, you're moving the shit. Yes. Yeah, and press that. I mean, I don't hate boomer.
You want to boomer snap them? Yeah, I feel like they could. Oh, okay.
Did they snap?
Yeah. Do you want to put them to lethal?
Yes. I don't think a lot of players have the fortitude to boomer snap and then run away to a reverse boomer snap. And frankly, we might lose here. I mean, there's all sorts of nonsense that could happen, but I don't think we're going to lose. I think they're going to stay, and I think that we're going to win.
Love all those
things.
You
can smash cut in a YouTube clip about how wrong I was.
Not even close, man.
Not even close.
Power must be
I love Kate Bishop, man. Kate Bishop rules.
Kate Bishop does rule. Sounds like she's going to have a run for her money with this Merlin situation, but Kate Bishop's
yeah. But I mean, they're probably running similar decks, like decks that just like to make a bunch of small shit that they spam out.
Yeah.
So they'll probably be in similar things. Kate Bishop versus Surge here. Surge always, right? Do we have a good follow-up with Elsa?
I think so, yeah. It just has a higher ceiling. What is our opponent's collection level?
Great question. Collection level 17,977. Highest rank achieved. No funky stuff in their deck.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Okay, probably a mirror, except they have Angela, which sucks, and we have Scarlet Witch, which is sick. We're in the driver's seat. Many people are saying this. I like Elsa Bloodstone Right. Thoughts?
I think Elsa is the correct card to play, and I think that, yeah, because then we can get Jeff down and have that little bit extra juice whenever Jeff moves middle, or could.
We love the extra juice. Chantress. If this is a mirror, this does literally 0. Choices here are, in my opinion, Jeff Hawkeye or Gwenpool. Thoughts on either?
I like Gwenpool mid or left, and I can be talked into Jeff Hawkeye.
Okay, so we play Gwenpool. What's our turn 5 play?
I guess, quote unquote, it depends, but I imagine it's going to be a Jeff, a combination
Jeff Hawkeye, Vibranium type beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. Opponent agrees. That is a good play. Chonky Enchantress.
Yeah, I probably Jeff Wright, and probably Hawkeye. I think maybe Vibranium might be kind of quote unnecessary right now.
Yeah, I think it just kind of fills up space in a way that isn't beneficial for us, because we're gonna have 2 more 1 cost next turn, with which we can try and find like Elsa value and stuff. I left here because we then have the option of moving Jeff middle and playing another card due to Kunlun.
I like it. The only thing is, like, I would love to be able to throw priority here, but I just don't think that's a likely thing.
Yeah, they're non-standard list. Good to know. They're aiming to play 2 cards this turn. What are the 2 cards that we would fear the most? Question we might ask.
Probably, I don't know. Something huge. What I think, is then, yes, a Giganto Enchantress, and then our ones like grapple Zabu in the other lanes grapple Vibranium in the other lanes. Did they snap?
He did. Let me check. This already has one Gwenpool buff, correct? Okay. We have a double Gwenpool buff thing. This might be like a Juggernaut snap. Oh, it shouldn't be a Juggernaut snap if they're good.
I like staying here, and
I do too.
how
I'm
you
not
spread the
leaving for
power
sure.
is really how I defer to you. I think that you, again, I've said it before. You're better at
Yes,
this.
this is actually 5, so we're actually down 2 here. I play the bigger card left, I think. Smaller card right. And then Giganto Enchantress middle.
Sure.
So this will keep us up by 3. Have to play at least 3 here to beat us. This will put us up by 7, which is really solid. And then I think we'll surprise them by winning middle. Okay, we could definitely lose here, unfortunately. Tiny baby card. Let's go.
Yeah,
Huge. Great calls, that king.
Now, as I look at it, I think that any combination of lanes for those 3 cards would have
Wins that win the game still, yeah.
probably Elsa in mid or right.
Yeah, we have to think about Starlight. After turn 4, so that'll be after next turn.
Well, I mean, when it says Brooklyn Bridge, you can't play this location. That it follows Brooklyn Bridge. Am I correct in that?
Yeah. So yeah, I think we're fine there.
Yeah, as long as I don't. I think Hope is the play, and as long as Hope isn't on Brooklyn Bridge, it doesn't matter what moves where. I mean, obviously we want to think about it, but well, that's a pretty good. That said, it's in Shang range. I hasten to add.
Elsa Zabu, Elsa Kitty is the question. They very likely Red Guardian middle if they have it.
How do you feel about Gwenpool?
Just Gwenpool?
Yep.
Into Galactic Kitty? Zabu?
Yeah, into Galacta, whenever hits appropriate.
Yeah, I think we're getting Red Guardian, if I had to guess. Thaned.
Oof. Is
I think we're fine. We just Galactic Scarlet, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I think that probably makes sense.
This could put us in a bad situation. They could just kind of avoid middle, but I think that if they avoid middle, we can find a way to win another lane.
Yeah, I think that we got tools.
And we're threatening right a bit here. Big cards, man. Thoughts on if they could beat us middle? I'm like 90% sure they can't.
Well, that's what is your? Let's assume that they cannot. Do you want to just stack right? Do you want to try and Shang left? What are your thoughts?
What is Shang left?
I think Shang left is a worthwhile endeavor, and so yeah. What are the?
It just becomes weird because we get to 6. So if they play a 6+ power card left, we're in trouble.
Yeah, the only thing I'm really worried about is a Galacta left into like a big beefy thing mid that gets them over the top of where we are right now.
So they would be at 5/5. Yeah, Galacta would be 7, huh?
We might just have to ship it. We might just but to play to win, not to play to not lose. I think maybe if we make that assumption, we go all out with what is it, Shang?
Wait, if they play
Elsa.
Galacta left, we kill both Enchantress and Galacta. They're both 7.
Okay, yeah, then Shang. Yeah, we have to hurry and get Shang over there and whatever else. I guess. Yeah, that sounds good.
Fuck. Okay, it's high. I think we beat a tie because we get double monster Metropolis buffs. Both of our cards, we set it up so both of our cards get +9. Yes! Ah! God damn it. That is crazy how well that worked out. Double Gwenpool is going to be really good, but we'd have to assume that they also are going to be able to play double Gwenpool at some point.
Yeah, I like Hawkeye right, possibly left, but probably Hawkeye right.
Yeah, I don't think we need to be risky here. And then we go Hope middle, Gwenpool middle. It seems pretty logical, right? No Acid Arrow middle, Sag. It's bad. Not unwinnable, though. Okay. If they snap us, because we don't have Jeff, we have to run. But if we get Jeff, it's a very, very nasty play that is hard to deal with sometimes. Hydration Stompler. I don't think you're getting too many moves, my brother. Like that seemed insanely risky, no?
What does this, like, to step after? I'm a little confused here. I probably like leaving here because, like, they could do Jug on Comerton. I don't know. I don't know. Like, we require to draw Jeff, and we're probably not going to be able to get over the top of Hydra Stomper. We have to win lanes. Double Gwenpool's good, but why don't we just get out for 1 cube?
I want to stay.
Okay. If you want to stay, we're going to have a real conversation of whether we should stay for 4 when the time comes, but I don't hate staying right now.
Like, double Gwenpool is kind of crazy, right? Like, how are they going to Juggernaut us? We'll almost have full lanes. We'll probably will have full lanes when we get all our hope value.
And you know, double basic arrow, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very rude.
So, basic arrow, Kitty mid. Sorry, Elsa left. Basic arrow, Kitty mid. Or Galacta left, actually? Is that more power right now?
Yeah, I feel like it has to be Galacta left. And then we put it on the Kitty so that this can't get shanged.
Sure. And we have the mana to get Elsa buffs in the mix next turn as well.
Yeah, they still need to move a card for Hydra Stomper, right?
Yeah. I'm not leaving this turn, but what's it? We have to be damn sure we're winning, because like a deck, this list seems like it could run Cannonball, which just ends the game.
But they can't just Cannonball, right? Because then we just win right. Like, they can't. How are they moving anything? They're not moving shit. They play this Hydra Stomper out.
They did get double Surge proc for what it's worth. So can we fill it up? Because then they're not moving any of our shit. So like Elsa left. Elsa left, and then the 1 drops to taste. I don't hate staying here.
I like it, dude. I don't know how they beat us. How do they move their cards? Like, unless they're gonna play Jeff, right?
Is
then
that
they can't Cannonball?
Are we overcommitting middle there with the Kitty, and like you want like Zabu? I'm not saying we necessarily want to. But
so okay, so yeah, let's think about it. So we go +6, so we're gonna be up 19. Zabu. We can even like Pim Arrow actually.
Get Elsa first. Elsa first. Elsa gets played first in the left lane. And I think there's a real argument to Kitty left. Yeah. I think that could just do it.
And again, they have to move something to win right, or play Jeff there. I feel like all those are really hard. We're not putting ourselves vulnerable to Shang.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
Shadow King could be an issue, maybe. Killmonger, I guess, could be an issue that I didn't think about until just now, which could probably just absolutely skull fuck us. Pardon my French. Yeah, bro just forgot that they had to move a card the whole game. Bro just straight up forgot that they had to move a card.
Look at me leaving for 1 cube instead of winning 4. I kind of. What do you think about turning off? Well, I guess let's do Hawkeye first. But are we thinking about we want Mindscape because then they can't play their big power on the 6th turn, or do we want not Mindscape because they can dump their hand and then give us no hand on turn 6? I don't know.
But they can, right? Because either Conchu or APOC will always stick. So, I think we can play it by ear. If they play Corvus, we might want to turn it off because then they could just dump a giant card.
I like Hope Right, yeah, and then I would love to weave Acid Left as the opportunity presents itself. Goodbye, Gwenpool.
How'd you know it was gonna be Gwenpool? Just because
that was the best card.
Yeah. Okay, fair. Fair. That's pretty fair.
Okay,
Acid Left, Jeff Basic right?
No, I'm no longer worried about Acid Left because we have Enchantress to just dumpster that lane. I like Acid Mid.
Basic Jeff right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they cannot play that card, but maybe they're trying to get to it to 12 so they can Modok it, because that's the way they don't get it caught in their hand. But either way, I think we're just going to win with this Enchantress play.
Yeah. Because, like, our hand is also empty. We're giving them nothing.
Had to say something.
Well, I mean, okay, so they're getting a Scarlet Witch, I guess. I'd probably do, yeah, sounds good to me.
Simple as. We have to be aware about Scarlet, right? But I'm not that worried about it. It's probably Modok from them if I had to guess. But we're just in a really good position. We're ahead in every lane.
We are.
He's Iron Man. You just give me a 12 power Conchu. I have a discarded card, right? Welcome back to the fucking team, Gwenpool. Beautiful, dude. Problem is we can't win right.
Can Conchu can you move Jeff and like with the bigger with Elsa's gonna make Conchu 14. We're losing. We're gaining. Oh god. I'm to do it not I haven't done the math here.
They have to 17. They have to beat. How could they possibly beat this? They have a Scarlet Witch and 1 top deck. Apox 8.
I believe this goes.
Beat it.
I believe this goes to exactly 46.
Or lose the top deck Gore left, I think. Wait, we get 46? Did you count the -8?
I think. I don't know.
No,
so we go
9.
down.
Oh, no, you're right. With the +2. Wait, you're right, dude. We tie right. That's kind of sick. I still think we lose to top deck Gore. I don't think we have a way to beat that. Well, maybe we don't. If they just top deck Gore, play Gore left. We're adding 3 left. We go to 14. Their Gore is... I'm not going to count because that sounds hard.
I think that this is the play no matter what. Like, what else could we do than this? So let's do this. And hopefully I did my math right on time.
You did do the math right, dude. That's a great read on the math. I would have fucked that. That was a really good call on that math. GG's. Episode 2, that'd be cool. Fuck.
Did they snap?
They did not.
Well, how about Hope Summers left and just draw your Scarlet Witch?
Alright, hear me out. We're gonna get Elsa and Galacta.
Or make their Wolverine go right?
They did that with such conviction. That was terrifying. What the fuck? How the fuck do you...
Reminds me of you.
We can Gwenpool or Acid Arrow?
Sick.
All I want to do is win Bar with No Name in a sick way. That's literally all I care about right now.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Right now. Oh my god. Now,
Okay.
now, critically, we can't. It's destroy. You have to play that on the last turn. You can't.
Yeah. Well, they can't really Killmonger, right? Because of Zabu?
Well, I mean, they could kill it. They could kill it in other ways. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, with like destroy, like Deathlock, maybe?
It's
Deathlock
just
would be
destroy.
combination.
I just don't want to. I would like to surprise him. Now that said, Galacta, you're gonna have trouble getting Galacta value because of the.
I
Actually,
like
maybe
Galacta, Jeff
Galacta
left.
left.
Galacta left, Jeff left.
No,
And
Galacta
then-
left. Jeff right.
Ah, yes, that's much smarter. They just don't give a shit about Bar with No Name, man. I wish I could live like this. I wish I could live like this
Are
person,
you
dude.
kidding me? Are you kidding me? Watch this drive. Do you remember 5 minutes ago? Watch this drive.
Yeah, but that was sick though. Did you watch it?
That's what our opponent. Whatever. Now, crucially, and Acid Arrow's gonna get the Galacta buff, notably.
Mhm.
So yeah, do you snap here? Is this a snap?
Yeah, sure. Why not? What are we scared of? What's the threat? They have no.
A
They
death.
have destroyed
A de-
Wolverine twice. They have destroyed X-23 once, maybe. Have they destroyed this? Maybe they haven't. I think it's been stuck in Dark Dimension all game.
I would like to be able to beat. Okay,
Howard.
that's absolutely sick.
I think about this a lot. I think that if I'm going to play into an unknown location, I always play right. Because it gives you it gives you time before you pay for it, which might just be like a fallacy that isn't actually
No,
good or smart, but...
I clock that for sure. I do Hawkeye somewhere. The thing of note, and this is just for the people in the crowd who want to become better Conquest players, when you are against the same opponent and this situation arises, mix it up. That will be valuable. You're muted. No one can hear your bad advice.
Ah! That's okay. Right? We have the
can you-
witch. We have the witch. We're fine.
We do have the witch. I was like, you want to do some more Acid Arrow
We
shenanigans?
could also do Galacta Acid Arrow. It's still on the table.
Do you want to try and do full win? I
They
don't know.
just don't give a fuck about Bar with No Name, dude. They are crazy. They literally don't care. I've never seen someone play
Incredible.
like this before, dude. They're a psychopath.
So I do. Galacta 1-drop is real tempting, but it could beef up the death in a way that, beef up the Killmonger death situation.
I want to play Acid Arrow
Um,
left, Galacta left. I think they destroy Wolverine with Carnage this turn, and I think we could maybe fulfill them left, which would be very annoying, forcing Killmonger.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it does seem unlikely that they will destroy something and not do it on the right lane.
Yeah. They're also just like, this is a fucking nightmare situation for them, right? Because they know we have Scarlet Witch. I dream of being a play like this person. This person is so crazy. Get fucked.
Do you want to do else?
I mean, we basically, well, they have to Killmonger this turn, right? If they want to clear up left.
I think that you should Elsa, basic arrow, Jeff middle.
Okay, Elsa left, basic arrow left, Jeff middle.
No, I'm saying all three of those cards middle. That's my proposal is Elsa middle, basic arrow middle, Jeff middle.
Elsa middle, basic arrow middle, Jeff middle. I think we want to win this game by Scarlet Witching left. If they Killmonger this turn, which is the expectation.
Well, yeah. And so what my line is maximum Jeff power.
Yeah.
And what this gives us the flexibility to like a Scarlet Witch left. Now I'm not saying that yours could not be a better line, but this is what I am proposing.
So expected. Get fucked. Well, I guess doesn't matter that much. So here, in my opinion, this is their thought process. They know that if we win left, we lose right, right? Because they don't remember that we have Scarlet Witch in this.
So you think they're
hypothetical
gonna
scenario,
dump
man.
middle, like get all their power middle?
I think they go middle here. I don't think they respect Scarlet Witch left. I think they might be scared of Scarlet Witch right, but I think that Scarlet Witch left is really nasty. The problem is we might not win left. We might have to Scarlet Witch Shang-Chi. Oh man, I don't think about this. I don't know if I like it.
Scarlet with Shang-Chi.
Left. Then we'd be stuck in a 1 and 3 if the Wolverine lands left again, I think.
Oh, but the Wolverine is 10 power. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Is Scarlet Witch Enchantress not enough?
It is that they don't play anything left.
I don't think. I mean, I think you're right. I think they do not play anything left. Is that crazy?
No. I don't.
Yeah, I don't think Shang-Chi is correct. Yes.
Dude, we're fucking sick at this game, dude. God damn, we're so good at this game. So Venom left, right? Like then if the Wolverine, so if they're not expecting Scarlet Witch right, if Venom left, then Wolverine goes right, then you lose. Like I think that there's like, I feel like it gets weird, but then yeah, I guess Venom pulls the 10 power and gives you 10 more power. Maybe you just don't really care.
That's true. We were not. Here's what we were not doing, Binks. We were not remembering that our opponent's brain worked like it did. We were projecting normal behavior onto them, and that probably wasn't correct.
Binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks. Like and subscribe. Binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks. Like and subscribe.